Okay, now get out your journals. We're going to write our Valentine's Day cards. So first we're going to write a Valentine's Day card to your soulmate, and then your soulmate's going to write back to you. So we're writing 2 Valentine's Day cards today. And first we're going to be very general. I want you to think about a time when you fell in love. Do you remember that person? See them in your mind. And now I want you to write down what was so wonderful about how they were to you, how they made you feel. What did they do to try to impress you? And I want you to put it in the form of dear your name or dear their name. Thank you for, and I love how you. So for example, I would write, Dear Dragon, thank you for riding your motorcycle to my house and looking up at me from the street while I stood on my balcony. I love how you smiled when I opened the door. Just keep writing. Now, it doesn't matter if that relationship ended badly. It doesn't matter. You're still going to write this Valentine's Day card because what we are practicing is to appreciate all the mates that you match with in the world. Because basically, like, I'm not writing a Valentine's Day card to this one person. I'm writing a Valentine's Day card to men, the whole species. So if you mate with women, you're writing a Valentine's Day card to women, all women. If you mate with non-binary or trans partners, you're sending all of them, a big hug, a big kiss, smoochie, and a thank you for desiring you. You're igniting romance in your aura. My classmate once told me, I don't trust men. And I told her, I love men. Men have always been good to me. Men support me. Writing our Valentine's Day cards to the whole entire male species or female species or non-binary species or trans species, it's changing your energy and your soul contract with all of your beloveds, past, present, and future. It's telling all of them you're wanted and you want me. Do you have any comments on that? You're trying to change your. There was like a hunter who kept having car accidents, and someone said, well, because you keep killing wolves. And so he had to do something to make it up to the wolf species. You have to do something nice on Valentine's Day to the whole species of that gender that you mate with. What are you thinking? Okay, I want to go on to step 2 just to make sure you have time for this. Okay, so here's your second step. Who do you want to attract? Who's your soulmate? Moon, it's probably a big giant rock. So for example, someone's angels laughing. Okay. So
Sorry.
that's okay. That's so for example, Sophia soulmate is not Mr. Perfect. If you put Jesus, Sophia, I'm going to stress it's not the therapist that goes to bed by 9 p.m. No, Sophia's soulmate's an explorer with limitless horizons. Okay, for me, my soulmate is either a monster, a beast, or a dragon. Sam's soulmates are magical creatures and beings from mythical dimensions or civil rights activists. Mary's soulmate is a money magnet who can teach her how to invest in stocks. Okay, so who's your soulmate? Who are you wanting to attract? Okay, now your soulmate is going to write a love letter back to you. So the monster's going to write to me, Mythical unicorn's going to write to Samantha. And so, like, for example, remember Mary's space of love was a bank? So her soulmate, the money magnet's going to write her a love letter back. He's going to say, Mary, I would love to teach you about investing in stocks. I have been looking my whole life for a short, round Asian grandmother to leave my wisdom and knowledge to. You're the perfect person for me to teach. Together, we will be filthy, dirty, completely greased up, and smothered in cash. Girl, where have you been my whole life? Okay, now you write your soulmate's Valentine's Day card to you. They're looking for exactly you, nothing else. If you have a pimple on your left cheek, they were looking for someone with a pimple on their left cheek. Kid you not.
The Valentine's from my soul and God to me. Dear Sam, you are the impossible that will express that which I am.
My soulmate's definitely the artist, and it's like it's been many. It just came that's the type of person. When I wrote the artist, the painter, the singer, the actor, the writer, the poet, it's art, and it's like, oh yeah, okay, it just totally made sense to me. Like there's this symbiotic relationship, and it's like, and then I realized, yeah, the artist always has pain. That's what makes them an artist. And I'm like, okay. And it's like, yeah, well, okay, so I was kind of this bad boy at one time, right? I was that guy, I'm like, oh, no wonder they were attracted to me too. It's like, oh, okay, so gonna go through that, they're gonna get that the highs of love and the dark sadness of hurt, and it's just gonna be this dance, this play, this drama. And I'm like,